Vogue, this is Jenny. I'm in New York for the Met Gala. Come get ready with me.
Amazing collection. It was really incredible to see imagination. It felt like every piece has had its own movement with the lace.
Fans of the wildly famous South Korean musical genre are pleading with luxury fashion brands to commit to more aggressive climate action. But will their requests go unanswered?
Hi, I'm Jisoo. Hi, I'm Rose, and we're getting ready for the Coach Show. Let's go!
Luxury fashion and K-pop stars have long been entwined, with a plethora of high-end brands appointing a range of South Korean musical megastars as ambassadors. Popular performers from the K-pop scene, such as BTS and Blackpink, are known to draw K-pop-crazed followers and excite them about high-end products. Chanel, Celine, Saint Laurent, and Dior have each granted Blackpink members Jennie, Lisa, Rose, and Jisoo the prominent position of brand ambassador, in an effort to capitalize on the very profitable emerging Gen Z markets. In addition to being powerful climate campaigners, the female group, which was founded in 2016, is also a style icon. This month, as they mark their 7th anniversary, the popular K-pop activist organization K-pop 4 Planet has set Blackpink as one of their targets. Unboxed, High Fashion, High Carbon is the name of a global initiative that the organization and K-pop fan clubs have revealed. In a sector that is one of the most polluting on the planet, it is urging French brands Chanel, Celine, Saint Laurent, and Dior to uphold their environmental commitments. Blackpink is an A+, but luxury fashion is a total fail on climate, says K-pop 4 Planet campaigner Daeyeon Lee, adding, "These brands are K-washing fans into buying products which are threatening our future. We're calling on them to clean up their act." The campaign alleges that all 4 of the high-end labels have broken their environmental promises and are merely greenwashing their consumers through the use of K-pop singers. Blackpink's loyal fans want to see Chanel, Saint Laurent, Dior, and Celine take meaningful action to address their contribution to the climate crisis in Korea and beyond. So subscribe to our channel if you're a fan of K-pop and want to remain informed about the most recent K-pop news and contentious videos. Luxury brands assert that they are more environmentally friendly than fast fashion because of the price and quality of their goods, but the rising emissions from their supply chains that are run on fossil fuels beg to differ, according to Ruth McGilp, speaking on behalf of the environmental NGO Action Speaks Louder. Although K-pop fans have a reputation for being activists, this is their most important protest against the fashion business. Leading companies are being accused of hiding their lack of sustainability by working with K-pop stars that are known for their environmental activism, such as Blackpink, who served as ambassadors for the COP26 climate summit in the past. If luxury fashion plans to keep using K-pop stars to sell us as future customers, then they need to be responsible and commit to real intensive climate action, Daeyeon Lee explains, adding, "That means the brands have to increase their transparency in their supply chains about what energy is being used, and commit to RE100 across all of their operations by 2030. The environmental NGO Action Speaks Louder ranked the 4 companies' publicly accessible data on their climate ambitions and existing emissions in a fictitious report card as part of the Unboxed campaign. The highest scoring brand was Saint Laurent, which is owned by Kering. Celine and Dior, which are both owned by the enormous conglomerate LVMH, received E grades. With a F, privately held Chanel placed last. The K-pop campaign accuses the brands it is targeting of doing the exact opposite of what they have promised to do in order to be more environmentally friendly, despite all of them having pledged to reduce their emissions. The companies are being urged by environmental activists to promise to use only renewable energy in their supply chains by 2030, as well as to pledge to cut emissions and offer complete supply chain transparency. Is this an industry-wide issue? For their stances on climate change, more than only the 4 French houses have faced criticism. High-end labels seem to fall short in their efforts to combat global warming, along with the well-criticized quick fashion firms Shein and Boohoo. In spite of mounting criticism that it isn't doing enough to remove carbon off the catwalk, the fashion industry is said to be responsible for a significant 8% of world emissions. Research by McKinsey suggests that lowering the amount of stock that is sold at a discount by just 15% would result in a 10% reduction in emissions without affecting value, which may explain why a large portion of this appears to be the result of overproduction. A total of 100 160 businesses, including Chanel, have committed to using 50% renewable resources in their own operations by 2025 and 100% by 2030 as part of the Fashion Pact environmental project. Since certain brands are still under fire for allegedly ignoring the problem, it is still unclear how reliable this pledge truly is. Unsold inventory worth 31 million euros from the British brand Burberry was burnt in 2018, ostensibly in an effort to stop counterfeiting. In all facets of the industry, it has long been standard procedure, with high street retailers like H&M following suit. Now included on the list of brands for the fashion pledge are Burberry and the Swedish fast fashion company. Hey, have you subscribed to our channel? If not, hurry up and do subscribe to the channel. 85% of all textiles produced end up in landfills. This needs to change, she exclaims, adding that luxury labels continue to produce far too many collections each year, sending models and journalists flying around the world to shows and fittings, all contributing to the significant carbon footprint issue. Although everything is moving in the right direction, it is not happening quickly enough. In an effort to be more environmentally friendly and promote better business practices, a number of high-end brands have established head of sustainability positions. Numerous premium brand pieces sell well on the secondary market, and some design firms are starting to promote recycling, upcycling, and reselling rather than throwing away clothing. Hynett applauds this strategy despite its sluggish results, but like many of us, he doubtless wonders if it's too late to make any real headway. The power of the stars. K-pop's South Korean artists have inspired followers to take similar actions to address social and environmental issues, as the genre has grown to be a global sensation over the past 2 decades. These actions range from planting trees to making donations to orphanages. The importance of the subject of climate change was brought to light in December when Blackpink, a global phenomenon in K-pop, published a video to spread awareness before the COP26 UN Climate Summit, which will be held in Glasgow in November. The girl group, known as Blinks, pushed their followers to study more and assured their YouTube audience of over 60 million subscribers that it was not too late to take action against climate change. Governments are under pressure to submit stronger climate action plans to keep global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial times. The COP26 discussions are widely seen as a make-or-break moment for the 2015 Paris Agreement. Tens of thousands of trees have been planted in recent years by BTS fans, also known as ARMY, from South Korea to the Philippines in honor of their idols. Last year, they also gathered money for the Assam flood-affected villages in India. K-pop fandom does great things beyond borders and generations, said South Korean activist Kim Na-yeon, 15, from campaign group Youth for Climate Action, which last year sued the Korean government for being slow to tackle climate change. She said that she interacts with other fans through their shared appreciation of K-pop and uses the network to fight for climate action because awareness is low in South Korea. Kim, a supporter of boy band NCT Dream, stated, "I have been a K-pop fan for a long time, so I know how people are gathering and moving online. So I am using my skills for our campaign in order to engage fans in deeper debates on a variety of modern topics. It is thought that K-pop fans' broad backgrounds, which vary from North America to Asia, are essential. The majority of K-pop followers have an open mind and a global perspective. If they weren't, Cedar Bauseji, a scholar who specializes in K-pop fan culture, claimed that they would listen to music from their own nation in their own native tongue." The associate professor of East Asian languages and cultures at Indiana University Bloomington in the United States added, "It shouldn't be surprising that they also discuss their opinions on their own local political, social, and environmental concerns." According to John Lai, a sociology professor at the University of California, Berkeley, and the author of a book about K-pop, the craze was sparked by fans who wanted to demonstrate that the genre was rare in idol music and was not just mindless entertainment. Industry working to improve. Some significant K-pop companies have recently pledged to do more to lessen their environmental effect. In 2021, JYP Entertainment, the label behind bands like Twice and Stray Kids, committed to cut down on waste by offering certain unique digital content, like behind-the-scenes photos and videos, lyrics, and picture books, in place of physical albums. In a statement to CBC Radio's Day 6, Shaibi, the business that created BTS, announced that it has begun manufacturing photo cards and albums using more environmentally friendly materials, such as biodegradable plastic and soy-based ink. Without a physical CD, BTS rapper J-Hope distributed his 2022 album Jack in the Box. Fans may scan a QR code within the CD to download the audio individually, but it still comes with photo cards and minimal packaging. Fans who care about the environment complain that these adjustments don't go far enough. "I have seen a lot of efforts, but I have seen some greenwashing," said Daeyeon Lee, a campaigner with K-pop for Planet.